El Bicho, CR7, the GOAT. Football fans use these nicknames to refer to the legendary football icon, Cristiano Ronaldo. The man is synonymous with the words hard work, dedication, and discipline, and without a doubt is one of the greatest footballers the world has ever seen. However, in recent times, this legend has been criticised and trolled online for things such as crying after Portugal's World Cup and Euros elimination, and most recently, starting his own YouTube channel. People seem to have forgotten how lethal he was in his prime and seem to need a reminder to put some respect on his name. Sit back and let's have a look at where it all started. Even though he started his career in Portugal for Sporting Lisbon, it was at Old Trafford where he was able to spread his wings and rise. Cristiano Ronaldo's rise to global superstardom began in 2003 when legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson spotted something special in the young Portuguese winger. At the time, Ronaldo was only 18 years old and had just burst onto the scene with Sporting. Well, he made Ferguson notice him with his performance against United in a pre-season friendly. Apparently, the Red Devils manager was so impressed with him that he signed him for a fee of £12.24 million, making him the most expensive teenager in British football history at the time. In his initial days at Manchester, Ronaldo was a raw talent, full of tricks and dazzling footwork, but he often lacked end product and maturity on the pitch. His early years saw flashes of brilliance, but also periods of inconsistency. However, Sir Alex sensed something big from him and continued to guide him, and it showed as Ronaldo further developed his game. Sir Alex allowed Ronaldo the freedom to express himself while simultaneously teaching him how to balance flair with substance. It was at United that Ronaldo owned his physicality, improving his speed, strength, and finishing ability. Before we continue with the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and leave a comment saying CR7 so we know you're enjoying the content. We'll wait. See? That wasn't so hard. Now, back to the video. All the efforts of Sir Alex Ferguson paid off by the 2006 to 2007 season as Ronaldo turned into a proper gem. He scored 23 goals in all competitions that season while also recording 14 assists. This performance of his was instrumental in helping Manchester United reclaim the Premier League title after a 4-year drought, but nobody knew that was just the trailer of his true capability. He upped his game in the next season, virtually becoming unstoppable. His exceptional performance in the 2007-08 season saw United lift both the Premier League and Champions League when he scored 42 goals. Among those 42 goals, the most crucial one has to be the one he scored in the Champions League final against Chelsea. With that, he became the fan favourite at Old Trafford and the star player in the starting 11. At just 23, Ronaldo won his first Ballon d'Or, cementing himself as the best player in the world. His blend of electric pace, technical skill, and hunger for goals turned him into a nightmare for defenders. Under Alex Ferguson's guidance, Cristiano became a world-class player and a legend in the making. With his transformation and development, he was able to catch the attention of Florentino Perez. Back in the first decade of the century, Real Madrid's president was working on a big plan to create a team that was the best in Europe, with the Galacticos. For that, he signed some big names like Zinedine Zidane, David Beckham, Ronaldo Nazario, and Luis Figo. After Cristiano showed the world his class in England, Perez found him as the perfect fit for his Galacticos 2.0 team. In 2009, Real Madrid paid a then world record fee of €94 million to bring Ronaldo to the Spanish capital. He started at Madrid with the immense pressure of delivering not only because of his price tag, but also because of the weight of history at Madrid. He was following in the footsteps of legends like Raul, Puskas, and Di Stefano. Well, he didn't take too much time to prove Perez right, as Ronaldo scored 33 goals in all competitions, despite missing several matches through injury. This just shows how adaptable he was, seemingly fitting into a team brimming with stars like Kaká, Raul, and Iker Casillas. Still, that wasn't even close to his best performance for Los Blancos. It was just the beginning of what would become an era of sheer dominance and rivalry that would entertain the world of football for more than a decade. Cristiano Ronaldo's time at Real Madrid wasn't just about goals and trophies. It was about becoming an icon. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo was more than just a player. He became a brand, a global icon whose influence started to spread around the globe. His partnership with Nike, his increasing presence in the media, and his relentless work ethic turned him into one of the most marketable athletes in the world. However, this growing fame of his only made him push his limit on the field, giving some legendary performances in that white shirt. Youngsters around the world started to look up to him as an idol. Mbappe, one of the best strikers right now, can also be seen with Ronaldo's posters in his bedroom at his young age. There were so many records that Ronaldo created for Real Madrid, like reaching the 100 goal mark in the fewest matches, which was 105, a record that was recently tied by Erling Haaland. But when it comes to one of his best achievements, it has to be in the 2013-14 Champions League season, when he scored a record-breaking 17 goals to lead Madrid to their long-awaited La Decima, their 10th European Cup title. Ronaldo was unstoppable, scoring in key matches and delivering when it mattered most. But that was just the beginning of his dominance in the Champions League. Over the next few years, Ronaldo would help Madrid achieve something no club had done before in the modern Champions League era. 3 consecutive Champions League titles from 2016 to 2018. Some of his contributions in those 3 title wins were extraordinary, like his hat-tricks against Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid, and that bicycle kick against Juventus? Pure class. These consistent performances in the biggest games earned him the nickname Mr. Champions League. From 2009 to 2018, Ronaldo played 438 matches for Real Madrid, scoring an astonishing 450 goals, an average of more than 1 goal per game. That kind of consistency is virtually unheard of in modern football, especially at the highest level. Ronaldo was the driving force behind Real Madrid's dominance in Europe, where his performances in the Champions League became the stuff of legend. By the time Ronaldo left Real Madrid in 2018, he had won 4 Ballon d'Ors with the club, taking his total tally to 5. He had also become Madrid's all-time leading scorer, surpassing the legendary Raul. He helped the club win 2 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey trophies, and 4 Champions League titles. He achieved so much with Real Madrid, came into the club as a star in the making, and left the club as a legend. He wasn't just a Galactico, he was the Galactico, a player whose influence, goals, and leadership made him arguably the greatest player to ever wear the famous white jersey. Even though he was achieving so much, one criticism that haunted the Portuguese was the lack of international silverware. He had achieved everything at the club level, but for Portugal, success had always been running away from him. At last, he was able to silence the critics in 2016. This was the year when Ronaldo led Portugal to an unexpected victory at the European Championship. Though Ronaldo was forced off injured during the final, his leadership from the sidelines, encouraging his teammates and acting almost like a second coach, was a testament to his desire to win for his country. 2 years later, Ronaldo added another international trophy to his collection, leading Portugal to victory in the UEFA Nations League. He had become a national hero, making his legacy stronger as one of the greatest players to ever represent Portugal. In 2018, at the age of 33, Cristiano Ronaldo made the move to Juventus for 100 million euros, which surprised the whole football world. Many questioned whether Ronaldo could replicate his success in a different league, especially at his age. But Ronaldo quickly proved that he was far from done. He became the fastest player in Juventus history to score 50 Serie A goals, continuing to perform at an elite level well into his 30s. Even though he wasn't able to achieve the same level of Champions League success as he did at Madrid, Ronaldo still played a pivotal role in Juventus winning multiple Serie A titles. After Juventus, Ronaldo went back to Man U for a short period before moving to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. While many saw this as a step down in competition, Ronaldo's impact on the global game continued. His move brought attention to football in the Middle East, and even in the twilight of his career, he continued to break records and prove his worth on the pitch. With Ronaldo moving closer to the unbelievable feat of reaching 1,000 career goals, it just adds to the ever-growing legacy of this legend. What a player! What are your thoughts on Cristiano Ronaldo? What are your favourite memories of this icon? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.